very interesting conversations came out here in the room. But I just want to come back to the money thing before we move on a little bit further, because that's been a very interesting topic. Is it true in your thinking that people can have a bad relationship with money which affects their life?
Very, very. And I always ask first, where this feeling, what is money too hard to get, come from? Like, where did you hear that? A lot of people say, oh, my mom was saying, don't spend this, we don't have enough, and, I'm working hard, it's all these words, hard, hard, hard. And a lot of families having a mother or like a father who's come home unhappy, who is only counting pennies because he's going to work with no love to work, just going for the bill to pay, and then he's coming home, like, or she, like I was single, so I was providing for all on my own. So it's really like, if you feel bad when you come home and then you're seeing these bills, child picks them up very easy, very quick. And then he's seen this, okay, my mom really working hard, okay, that's mean work is really hard, money is hard, and only that I see it. But what I was doing in my family, like in my family, me and my son, I never showed him a 1 second what my life is hard. I always said, this is my life, I made my bed, I'm doing it. But this is not the last my bed. Mm-hmm. This is only for now. And he's seen me when I was, like, I'm dress designer now, but I was a cleaning lady. I was a babysitter, like I said, for 5 kids. And he's seen me how I grew. He didn't see me angry. He didn't see me and poor me, nothing give me. Mm-hmm. I always done it for myself. And I learn all this time. And now my son saying, mommy, I really understand how much effort you put in this, but I would have this. But at the same time, I want to do the same. I want to grow. And that's why when you grow, when you go, like I started working in one shop, then like I opened my own. Then I made another shop. Then, he didn't see me complaining what nobody gives me. He's seen me growing and making what I want to have. I want to be popular, I want to be this, I want to be giving to him good life. So that means I go and do it. But only if you do what you love. If people do only for money, and if only do for bills, another bill will come very soon, in a month. Mm-hmm. Another bill will come. They always come. They find us anywhere where we are. But if we make our life better than only, like if you have in your holiday booked, let's look into it. Let's look forward to the holiday, or not scary to waiting for the bill. Because a lot of people like saying, oh, nobody give me bigger wages. Okay, what did you done to get that bigger wages? Did you learn higher occupation? Did you learn something extra? I know so many people, they saying, oh, I worked for this company 20 years and they didn't give me a good raise. I'm like, okay, what did you done? Nothing. All that time I was standing to this and I'm doing only this. All 20 years, yeah. So why do you think the company see value in you? Is your value raised up? And then he's like, no, must be not. Probably gone lower. Because now it's more computers doing it. So I know computers and all that, people thinking, will be gone jobs because robots will be coming. But the point is your value rise up in the company? Did you try to do something else? Or do you want what they... from you, who you just looking after some technology, and they put you straight away to the director? I don't think so.
Doesn't happen.
Not in my place, anyway.
I think in most places.
I would
but
say
it is
so.
About understanding that you have to earn your way as well.
Yeah.
And even what you said, this example you gave, on a personal level with you and your son saw that, yes, things were hard, but through hard work that you can move out of that and you can move into a better place. Isn't that right?
Only if you grow.
If you grow, yeah. So talking about growth, the terms that that we wanted to discuss today was unblocking the blocks, so to speak.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us a little bit about that? What does that actually mean?
It means really, I know it's very hard for everybody to understand what is the block. But block is that part where we believe. If I believe, like I was believing before, I'm Lithuanian, nobody will want to come to me and all that and all this. My language is not the best, all this. What can I do about it? I can't change nothing, but I'm Lithuanian. Sorry, nothing. But I can learn maybe a little bit more language. I can try to be a little bit more this, I can maybe make myself a little bit more believing in me. So I went to High Achievers Club. We went through the burning coals with bare feet. That helped me a lot. I went through the broken glasses with bare feet. That helped me a lot. Yes, it's get out from your comfort zone. Believe me, that was. But that's what it was. Like, it shake me and say, no, you can do anything. Seriously, we can do anything. We having so big power in us, like this song. We are heroes inside, but we just let them sleep. We hoping for something get better, but we're not working on ourselves. And that's where it is. We're having some block. What is it? Where it's come from? Think, where is this come from? Is your parents that? Is like in the school, a lot of kids pick it up like, oh, you useless, oh, you worthless, oh, you this, from teachers or from some other person, and that's a block. Mm-hmm. That's it. They believe in that. But you grow up already. You changed. Maybe forget about it. I know it's not easy. Maybe you need to work on it. So let's talk with somebody who know what to do about it. On your own, you're on your own.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
But what you're saying is that a lot of it's a learned behaviour really, isn't it? We're conditioned into thinking in a certain way, and a lot of that stems from our early childhood and those next few years that follow, and that can follow us all the way through life. But what you're saying is that doesn't have to be the be all and end all.
No. You see, my biggest block was like I was about 7 years old, and I was in a wonderful family. I had mother and had brother, sister, and wonderful father, and we was very close. And his last words was, he loved me so much, and I'm biggest joy in his life. And next day he was gone, and because he actually committed suicide. And this, my kind of unconscious mind put in my head, he didn't love you, or if he loved you, he lied. So, or must be I'm not good enough to be loved. And if somebody will love me, they will leave me. Mm-hmm. Anyway, anytime, any day. So all my life took me 34 years to work on that. My love life was completely mess because I did not believe that anybody could love me because I am who I am. They want something else. They want wonderful woman. Oh yeah, I am. Okay, I am a model. Oh yeah, but not because who I am. Not this hero what is in my heart. Sure. And I always look for some reason to leave them. And believe me, I find. It's easy to find.
So you look for the reason to leave them before they
left
you.
Yeah. And that's why I always said, why I'm always attracting the wrong person. But I was the person who was really looking for escape before they hurt me like my father did. And this block, this kind of anger what was sitting in me, I missed him so much on my Deb's day, on my wedding day. Mm-hmm. But I missed him so much on the day when actually first time my husband abused me because I couldn't go anywhere to ask for help, kind of, for men really to support and protect you as normally fathers do, and that's what child believes, like girl believes what father's supposed to kind of protect you. And it was there, and especially he went himself. And that anger was actually killing me from inside. So this was nearly double block. I couldn't believe, like I couldn't love myself. I believed that he will not love me and nobody will love me. Mm-hmm. But actually now when I took it away, everything changed. So that's why these blocks, we don't know when they're coming, needs to work on that. And I actually realized only after 34 years, so anybody don't leave it so long.
Well, I think that's important to say that though, Asta, because people carry these blocks and sometimes they don't even know that they're carrying blocks, they don't think about it. But they carry them so long through life into a certain age where it's nearly, you nearly turn to yourself and say, well, I've been this way all my life, it's too late to change now. But
never
it's
too
not
late.
too late.
Never.
And I know you spoke about, I know you mentioned briefly there that you did, was that a retreat that you mentioned earlier? And for you that was powerful and life-changing?
Yeah, I was really, I went to Ibiza This is special kind of place where people go in there and kind of really working on themselves. And I learned so much, and I learned kind of who I am really. You know, I really was listening myself because I am a designer. I wanted to be from the small age. And I think that when I lost my dad, it made me be this high achiever. Achieve this love without, like, if not real love for who I am, but for my work, for my sewing, for my making.
Improving yourself.
Improving, but at the same time, to show for people and have this love from them for my job.
Okay.
You know, kind of really approve and show.
Taking the love in a different direction.
Different, yeah. And that's why I just left my love life. I said, okay, it's not working. Okay, don't waste your energy. I'm sewing. And that's how 10 years I am now in business. But now I actually build more businesses with my partner, with my, and this life coaching, I realized, you know, how my life changed really drastically, like really, wow. I really can say I'm living now, not just existing, not just waiting for the bill to come in or some other holiday to come in and then live again, kind of on surviving feeling, but it's really living.
Fantastic. So for people, what advice would you give to them? I know you yourself are a life coach, so the right thing to be would be to find the right life coach for them.
Yes, or just, you know, look around and don't stay on your own. Like, don't sit on your own and on your couch, you know, because get up, you will find help.
And if people were interested in maybe contacting you, Asta.
Yeah, you can find me on Eve Life Coaching for Women, but don't be afraid, men could be talked to. And I do 30 minutes free consultation, strategy kind of session, how to get there, what's wrong, and then we will see how we do. And maybe you don't need anything, maybe it's all good with you, you know.
So you're saying if I was interested in something like this, that I can pick up the phone to you or contact you, send you a message, and we can arrange for a consultation?
We can talk on Facebook, live.
And that's, you know, just to explore whether this is something that we can move forward with, or like you said, maybe we don't need to. Maybe I just need to have that chat, and that will help me think things through enough.
Maybe just a little brighten up for some stranger to tell you something. Don't need to ask mother or brother or some neighbor. You know, sometimes strangers need the best to talk about something like this.
Yeah, of course, yeah, because it's very neutral, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you don't feel that you're, not that you are, but you don't feel that you're being judged, maybe the way you would be with friends or family. So that's Eve Life Coaching on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's how we can find you there. I'm just going to go to another song. So we're going to go to The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston.
How long is the show now?